Hello, and welcome back to Doomed, not-so-solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. Today, we continue the adventures of one Harvey Walters, professor from Miskatonic University, and one Leo Anderson, expedition leader and descendant of Viking heritage, in The Fallen. We're doing part 2 of this scenario. But of course there are 2 investigators, and that means there must be a second investigator. I'm joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello, the Crosshair. How goes it?
Back at it again.
Back at it again. I'm thrilled to be back after not too long away, to be honest. Right? It's not that bad.
Yeah, usually it's like a week, maybe 2, maybe 6 months.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Depending.
I had this past Saturday when we started this scenario, I had also been playing some Arkham that morning, so I feel like it was like a really full day of Arkham Horror the card game.
Yeah, all the Arkham.
This is also this is totally tangential, but today marks the beginning of the previews / spoilers for the new Netrunner pack, or cycle, or whatever you want to call it, that's being released, which is another living card game that I'm big into in the community here in Montreal. So it just feels like Christmas is coming early. Crosshair, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, it's a Cardmas miracle.
Cardmas miracle. I like it. Well, we should reestablish where we're at, give people a bit of a sense of what's been happening, and then we will see about finishing the scenario and seeing about, sorry, it's a good quote. We'll see about finishing the scenario, see if there's any interludes, and what is going to happen to our friends Leo and Harvey.
Yep.
All right.
Well, one of us is in a good spot.
Yeah. I mean, we're both in spots. The question is whether we're doing well or not. Excuse me, last time on Doomed, Harvey and Leo ventured out into the tundra on the western coast of Iceland. Yeah, where they're searching for the ritual site of the cult of Egil. We don't quite know what the ritual will bring, although, I mean, in my mind, it's going to, bring Egil back from the dead or whatever. Probably.
Maybe.
Harvey, speaking for myself, Harvey ventured out into the fog. He explored an old lighthouse, an old church, which he was able to determine was of great importance to the spirit of Egil, one of the many places of power out here in the tundra. He found corpses and, again, more proof of Egil's power in the Red Cloak Rift. And he has since been really harshly undergoing a lot of problems. His curiosity drove him to taking a beating from one of the big spirits that they've confronted, Lot the Pale. But thankfully, Leo was able to step in just in time. That's my summary of last part of the scenario, Crosshair, from Harvey's perspective.
Yeah, well, Leo gathered his usual crew of dogs and made his axe, his armor, and went to town with some geists, and apparently half the pantheon of Iceland's ancient ghosts. Mm-hmm. Taking out Atli the Short and Queen Gunhild and Liot the Pale and a ravenous polar bear.
Oh, just for dessert, exactly. Nice polar bear for dessert. It's
yes. And with the Huldufolk, and I think 8 with the Huldufolk.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I did not eat. I remember losing resources because I didn't need them at the time. Did I dance? I don't think I've danced.
I don't think you danced. I at least danced.
Yes.
Again.
Yes, that comes into my mind as well. Yeah. It says, the instructions for the scenario are like, remember that you've done this. Whoops.
No.
We'll be fine.
But I don't think I've eaten with... Actually, I did eat with the Huldu.
Okay.
I think at some point.
So
Well,
you-
I'll say I did.
Okay. So you've done a bit of everything.
Yeah. Like, basically run around the mists and killing geists and stuff. And as a last bonus, the ghost of the stubborn detective showed up.
Oh, God. I mean, this is a place where the world of the spirits kind of bleeds through into reality, right? This is why Leo and Harvey have been confronted by so many of the geists and ghosts of the Egil's past. But, of course, the detective, I guess, was stubborn enough in life to pursue Leo after death. Which is pretty awesome, honestly.
And I guess that's about it. Like,
We're about to
Harvey's
advance the... Oh, go ahead, sorry, yeah.
Harvey's almost dead,
Yeah.
but
I just need to not take damage. And I know I have one card specifically that will definitely do me damage. And I think I can mitigate it. And beyond that, I don't know. So we'll just have to see.
well, you can also heal at Eldborg. Just notice that.
Oh, whoa, hang on, really?
First option. Per token.
Oh, that would be so... It's so far. It's not like, you know... Oh, hi, Aragwen. Wait, Aragwen, you're here? Hi. Wait a second. Sorry, I had a...
Good morning.
Good morning, hi. Welcome to Doomed. I'm joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Aragwen, I briefly put you in a time zone that was a little closer to mine, and I was like, oh, it's pretty early. And then I was like, wait a minute, no, Aragwen's much further away in time. Oh my god, like, it's so early. Hi, and John's here too. Welcome to Doomed. I'm joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Yes, we are early because of timing for the both of us, but we're also just finishing a scenario, so it shouldn't be, in my mind, it shouldn't be quite as lengthy a storytelling session today.
Yeah, this isn't our typical time. But
That's right. That's exactly it. I mean, also, I'm not
least.
streaming tomorrow night, so, you know, got to get something in.
Ah.
Oh, yes, of course, Crosshair, you weren't there last night when I announced that. I will not be streaming tomorrow night at my usual time for rehearsal, but there we go. Let's, so, we're just about to advance the agenda, but I will remind people that the current act, Under the Lights, is what we're looking at here. The dancing mist around you, the blinding light atop the glacier, and the undulating waves in the sky are bending the fabric of reality. You can't explain why, but you know that the shining beacon is your destination. When an investigator enters Baldur's Gate, immediately advance. Baldur's Gate is the entrance to the ritual site, which stands high above a cliff on the Snellfjökull volcano. That was bad. We have to spend 8 clues to get in. That's right, Aragwen, a rehearsal. I'm going to be taking part in a short film in just a few weeks' time, which I'm really quite excited about. Okay. That's the act. Crosshair, are we good to jump in? Thank you, Aragwen. More details when I can, of course. Crosshair, I'm just going to turn this into the Scott Show very briefly here.
Go ahead.
I auditioned for and took the opportunity to, I took the opportunity to audition for this short film because it's a cool role in what I hope is going to be a cool short film. I typically when I'm in film and television, it's relatively small roles. So when I'm putting together like a demo of my film work, it's not very, there isn't a lot there. It's the odd, as per Aragwen the other day, posting about me being on Ghosts, like I want that to be on my demo reel, but there's just nothing there, right? I'm barely in it. Ghosts, the irony is that we're talking about Ghosts today. But hopefully this film will, turn out well and will be a good source of material for my demo. Okay, thanks for the interruption, the Crosshair.
Oh.
Let's jump in, and we're just in this at the start of the mythos phase. I placed the 5th doom on the agenda, so we are advancing to Agenda 2B, Blinding Mist. You can no longer see your companions' faces in the mist. Their menacing figures float and distort with the wind. You rely on their muffled voices to identify them, but their accents seem off. The danger of the mist is palpable. You don't understand what it's doing to you, but you can feel the evil coursing through it. How do you know what evil feels like? This is going to be pardon my French, this is going to be a fucking disaster. Each investigator discards all but the last 6 cards from their deck. Remove all cards from each investigator's discard pile from the game.
So I have 1 card in my...
So you are... you don't have to discard it.
Yeah.
But remove all cards from each investigator's discard pile from the game. I'm going to go right ahead. I'm just looking at what I'm discarding to know what's... that's all free information. To see what I have coming up. Yeah, it's not looking good for our heroes, folks. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. Alright. That's what yeah. Okay, that's good at least. That's what I was looking for. So that's gone. Oh, okay. At least there's that. Yes, Aragwen, I'm waiting. Oh god, Crosshair, what a disaster. So, before we... Aragwen, yes. Well, so welcome, by the way, and enjoy your coffee. No, we are not getting a new deck of cards. This Blinding Mist is removing some of Harvey and Leo's abilities to find their way. Specifically, it is removing a whole chunk of our deck for the rest of the scenario, which I guess won't be much longer. I guess, Crosshair, the more stuff you can get in your discard pile, the more things you'll have to rotate when your deck rotates. If you want to.
I think my camera is going crazy.
Camera?
Yeah, the tabletop sim camera went off default into...
Oh, okay. Do you...
Yeah, what were you saying about my discard pile?
Oh, yes, sorry. Is everything sorted?
No.
Oh. I know that there
It'll
is...
work.
Okay, there's a hotkey to, like, change the camera. I just don't know what it is, but I will see if I can maybe find it here. There's something to do with...
None of these cameras, actually.
What kind of camera mode is it in now?
Third, first person, top down, but they all work different and weird.
Okay, yeah, so unfortunately without seeing it I'm not sure, but under menu, under configuration, there's the controls, so you can maybe see about one of those sort of resetting your camera. I think spacebar also resets, I think. Hello as well to Cthulhu, welcome to Doomed. I'm joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello.
In the meantime, Crosshair, I'll just quickly update Cthulhu. We just continued the scenario and advanced the agenda, and this is quite funny to me. Because of the Blinding Mist, each investigator discards all but the last 6 cards from their deck. Remove all cards from each investigator's discard pile from the game.
Oh yes. Hello. But yeah, you were saying about the more cards I discard.
Yeah, well, I'm noticing that you have, as you mentioned, you had 1 card left in your deck, which is again just absolutely infuriating. The more cards that end up in your discard pile now or soon, the more that will get reshuffled, right? And then you'll have, because right now you'll have 1 card that when you draw it, you have to reshuffle your discard pile and take a horror. Actually, I think there's some weird infinite loop thing where if you have an empty deck and an empty discard pile, I think you take infinite horror. I have to check that now.
Yeah, because that is a possibility currently.
Yeah, that's the... So, putting something in the pile... I'm just actually going to check that, because that feels like a very specific... I don't want us to get, bogged down too much here. Okay. Discard piles are open information. Any ability that would shuffle a discard pile of 0... Okay, any ability that would shuffle a discard pile of 0 back into a deck does not shuffle the deck. That's fine. If an investigator with an empty deck needs to draw a card, they shuffle their discard pile back into their deck, can't, draw a card, and upon completion of the entire draw, take a horror. Oh, so...
If you can't draw, you...
Yeah, but then there's nothing to shuffle, so you also wouldn't... It says, upon completion of the entire draw, take a horror, which you wouldn't be doing.
So, if your discard and your deck are empty, you don't do anything.
Yes. Yes. But, of course, what that does mean, though, is that as soon as something goes into your discard pile, it can be reshuffled, and... Yeah, that at least is a thing. But, yeah, and Cthulhu points out, of course, yeah, this... As soon as... basically, as soon as the stubborn detective ends up dead... Basically, maybe something else should die as well at the same time so that you get more discard. I was worried, of course, Cthulhu, I should mention. One of the things that came out of my discard pile is Harvey's curiosity is no longer going to be an issue, which is good because I was planning on, dropping all of these cards. Now I no longer need to... Okay, sorry. Yes. So, Crosshair. We will continue, if that is all right. We did the thing. Disaster. Agenda 3A. Choking Mist. The mist tells you that you're on the wrong path. You can no longer trust your friends. Your only hope is to follow the mist to safety. Follow the mist to salvation. Something is wrong. You cough up blood into your sleeve and remember yourself. Escape the mist. Forced. After you perform a move action during your turn, you must lose an action or take a horror. Ugh. For doom. Not nice. Aragorn is correct, by the way, of course. Harvey's curiosity may be gone, but my thrice damned curiosity is still very much in play. That's very serious, Fog. Okay. After you perform a move action during your turn, you must lose an action or take a horror. Yeesh.
That's kind of fine because horror kills doggos. Doggos go into discard.
Yes.
Doggos come back and are played with 1 resource.
Yes, and we also have the ability to, as Leo did not that long ago, skate through the frozen lake and the Berserker's Road, although you have to, take damage and horror and whatever to make that happen, but we'll have to see. We still need 4 more clues as well. I don't know. Crosshair, I don't know.
I can basically speed to Elborg to get 2 clues.
Are there clues there? No.
The ability.
Ah!
I haven't used it yet.
That is potentially very good. Because otherwise, yeah, I guess down here, like Dritvig Cove or Graborg would get us clues as well. Maybe that's our best bet, because then we can get back up to Bardor's Gate from there.
Yeah, because I can basically 1, 2, 3 get there, not next turn, but the turn after with the sled dogs.
That's good. Oh, sled dogs. Beautiful. Well, let's also draw our encounter cards, right? We'll have to see what is awaiting Harvey and Leo in their current predicaments before we decide what to do next.
Yep.
All right, Harvey, you've got all
damage.
your... Yeah, exactly. Don't take any damage. Well, this lab assistant... Yeah, I mean... Abigail was very kind to carry my tome around for so long, and this assistant has been really nice, making sure that Harvey's got all the options he needs, but let's see... Okay. Hungry Ghosts. You must lose 3 resources or take a damage and a horror. Well, that's fine. Harvey is fine to... the mist is indeed choking him, but he's very happy to sacrifice some of the material that he brought with him to fashion himself sort of a makeshift mask or scarf to keep from breathing in the mist.
And the deacon of Dark River. Apparently this detective is also a deacon.
Oh, that's nice, I think.
The moon fades, death rules. Jakina Myrka.
As they say in Iceland, Jarkina Myrka.
I think that's the author, but...
I think so too, I know, but, you know, who knows?
Yeah, still. For the win, okay.
Well, that's really
Well,
okay, well, good shout that you didn't do. Yeah, okay, that's
choose an action and take a horror. Okay,
direct.
cool.
Yeah. Okay, so a detective. I like it.
Decepticon. It's like a Decepticon.
It's like a Decepticon. Exactly. Okay. What's the plan? The plan is to...
Well, first I'm gonna kill this stubborn detective.
You're gonna get rid of this detective, huh? Yeah. Did you wanna start so that you can swing and figure out what you need to do?
Backpack doesn't go back when it empties. No.
I think it does. Yeah. Yeah. Discard it when it's discarded. It says. Yeah.
Does it? Aha. Yeah. Cool. That's actually kind of good.
Did you take a runic axe charge? I honestly don't know because...
Yeah.
It would... Okay.
Yeah.
This is... Okay, so this is a new one. Okay, great.
But I only have one runic axe.
That's true. But I'll... If you want to go first, of course, I will absolutely leave it to you. And I'm going to think about what I'm going to do. Ew.
I'm not gonna move. I might as well use the doggos instead of the axe.
If you're not planning to do that big move this turn, yeah.
Yeah, axe would let me heal, of course, but...
No, maybe you don't...
That's only...
Yeah.
One horror I don't really need, because I have soak. Plenty of soak.
There's that, yeah.
Let's just exhaust, all the doggos. Just send all the doggos to fight the stubborn detective.
There you go.
So that's a...
Rough.
7 on 3.
That seems pretty nice. Oh, okay.
But doesn't matter, because the stubborn detective is emptying my... hero card.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
well.
It would be 0, I guess, at that point. But you're right. That's still good.
Still good.
Yay! Good job, doggos.
Now I have 2 cards in my deck. As the third action, I'm just gonna play Emergency Cache.
Okay.
And gain 3 resources.
Making sure that Leo's got everything he needs for the final push up the mountain.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay. Similarly, let's see. I would need 1 to move and 1 to investigate. Okay. I'm going to see about... sorry?
Yeah, Berserker Road gives damage and Frozen Lake gives horror.
I'm going to see about getting down to Grabork and maybe getting some some of the clues. I probably won't get all of them. Well, I won't get all of them right now. But it's my plan.
Grabork heal might be a good idea also.
Yeah, I'm definitely not making it there right away. Cthulhu, yes. Great question. Let's just check. Yes. The tomes are gone. Harvey's lost everything. The fog, I think, is infecting his mind in a way that is, truly kind of horrific. Let's see, do I want to exhaust the world? Not a bad thing. Let's see. Okay, my thoughts are I want to get there and investigate. Although maybe I don't care so much about that. Yeah, maybe I don't care about that. Okay. At least I want to get there. Yes, all of these tools for investigating are so important when you can't even see your front of your face. Okay. All right, Crosshair. I have to math this out here, but Harvey is going to take a shortcut down towards Grabrok. So without spending an action, I will move down to Frozen Lake. Is it better to go through? Yeah. I will immediately move to a connecting location and take a horror. That's fine. Oh God, John, no. Is that a... Yeah. Ugh. As long as you don't have to... Oh, no, you do probably have to go in, don't you? Or maybe you're at work right now. Maybe you're at work right now! Mask up. Stay safe. We're with you. Okay, well, that's good, at least. Let me think about this, Crosshair, sorry. I will immediately move to a connecting location and take a horror. I will put it on me. And now I'm here. I must lose an action or immediately move to a connecting location and take a damage. I think I'll lose the action. That's okay. And then I completed a move action during my turn. I have to lose an action or take a horror. I will lose an action. And then one more action.
Wait.
Yes?
Wait.
Go ahead.
Do you mean you lose the second action?
The agenda also has text on it. After performing a move action, which is just like, again, I think this fog, this mist is so incredibly thick that it is truly blinding the investigators as they move through. Yeah. Sorry to big sorries to Cthulhu and to John for different reasons, but both sort of around this like illness of colleagues. No bueno.
Yeah, this the season.
And then I think I could... Okay, so I could spend my last action moving to Grabork, and then I would have to take a horror, which that's fine. That's fine. Whoop. So I will do so. I'll take a horror again from the mist as we continue to push through the world. And then, unfortunately, Crosshair, I must show you this now.
Oh dear.
I've had this forever. Harvey, ever since venturing to the lighthouse, the fog rolled in, crawled through the door, and up into his very soul. He's being... The mist has been calling to him, hence all the text on the agendas, right? You want to show the mist you're not worthy. And I think finally he is. When your turn ends, if you did not investigate during your turn, choose and discard all but one card in your hand. Discard this card. I mean, that's pretty heavy. But...
You'll get them back.
Well, this is it. Like, I'm basically at the end, so I think that's probably okay. Oof. Aragwen, awful. And then that's it. I've been carrying it around the whole game, going like, please don't discard my whole hand. Okay, thank you. That was I know that was a long turn to basically move, but that's where we're at. During the enemy phase, there are no longer any enemies to worry about. So during upkeep, of course, we draw our cards, gain our resources. Nothing special happens here. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. There we go. I'm gonna put that away.
That's the one card I didn't need, but I guess I can make it work.
Petri dish kids. Araguen children are petri dishes, you know? I chalk it up to their terrible immune systems and touching everything with their little grabby hands.
And wait for Christmas vacation when there's, let's see, 6 kids at my parents' place.
Ooh, that's a lot of kids.
Parent. Yep.
I also, I should, you know, yeah, well, that's it, right? And I should mention, I made it sound like I don't like kids because I referred to grabby hands and so on. I just think they're petri dishes full of mucus and disease. It's not that I don't like them.
Yeah.
I kid, of course. Okay, we venture Crosshair. We're getting there. We just need a few more clues before we can go to Baldur's Gate. We go to 1 out of 4 doom on the choking mist. We can't even resign, hey? Nope. We just need to get there. I'm gonna see about getting these clues and wish me luck, I suppose.
Luck.
Thank you. Oh, peril hidden. Well, now that is thematic. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let's see what happens here.
I can't show you this card, Crosshair, but I love this card. Okay, great. Sorry.
Faces in the mist. When you initiate a non-basic investigation, gains 1 shroud.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay. A non-basic
nothing.
investigation. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, Araguen. Of course I will.
Well, I'm taking a horror when these 2 cards flip over.
And potentially from moving as well. Sorry, yes, go ahead.
Do the when you flip your deck and take that horror, can it go on allies?
Yes, it's not direct. Yeah, it's just
Cool,
a horror.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, which
Then I don't mind.
is exactly not such a big deal. I was mostly worried that you'd end up in this situation where you were like drawing the detective every turn and just like taking horror from it forever. Because the ghost will never ever see you again, you know? Or never ever stop seeing you, I should say.
Yeah, it's gonna be an issue.
No. We'll have to see.
Also,
Yes.
if I move 3 times, do these location abilities trigger in between those moves?
Yes. Like during, because yeah, after you enter this location, so you have to do what it says here.
Yeah.
But if you're say moving 3 times, then if you take the second option, it wouldn't count as one of your 3 moves, right? You could skate through them. Yeah, that's it.
That means 1, 2, I can go to Tridwick Cove in 1 move.
That's good. And then yeah, you'd have to also then the agenda would fire whatever you choose to do with that. That's okay. That sounds pretty good.
One horror from Frozen Lake, 1 damage from Berserker Road, which means 2 damage and 1 horror if I still want to do stuff after that. Which is kind of fine, I think.
Yeah, John, I'm 100% there with you. I kind of figured the VR streaming would be for, you know, maybe the doctor getting into his surgery at range, or maybe Paul Prospero just absolutely suffering from heart attacks, heart attack after heart attack. But I actually didn't remember that this was available in the VR. Perhaps that would be a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do that when there's a nice little like futuristic thing. I don't know. It could be cool. I've never tried it in VR. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try this in VR off stream and see how it plays, and go from there.
I have a plan, but you can go first, of course. I think I'll be able to get 2 clues next during my stuff.
That would be pretty cool. Although what I will start, because what Harvey needs to do now that he's brought himself down to the crater, hoping to use it to find some way up to the gate. The very first thing I need to do, Crosshair, is cough out this mist. I really love the text on this, embrace the mist. You cannot move, suggest anyone else move, or make any plans to move. You're fine right here. Cough. I did. Take 1 horror or 1 damage, discard this card. I will leave the lab assistant up for now. Oh god. And I will discard this card. Terrifying. Okay. Now I'm gonna need you to wish me some luck here, Crosshair, because it's gonna get very, very bad very quickly if I mess this up.
Well, oh yeah, what happens to your clues if you die?
They go on my location.
Okay. So
They just drop on my location.
Please die in a location with a low shroud value.
Thank you. I could... Oh my god, I could move, take a horror, and then investigate Dritvik instead. I mean, that seems wild, though. I don't only want luck from the Crosshair, Lemira. Also, hi, Lemira. Welcome to Doomed. I'm joined today, as I often am, by the Crosshair.
Hello. It's okay, I have all the luck anyway. So.
It is true, I have to... Well, maybe not this scenario specifically, Crosshair, but... If I fail, I take a horror. If I move, I take a horror. If I don't get the clues, I'm dead. Okay. Maybe I just clear my weakness. Maybe that's the best play here. And then I wait for next turn. It's it, John. That's the only way I can feel alive. I think Harvey, after having coughed out some of this mist, is going to have to spend his 2 actions. Oh, God, now we're not going to have time to get where we need to get. No, it's okay. It's okay.
We do.
We will.
Yeah, fine.
Harvey is going to make sure that his fear, his absolute neurosis around failing, around failure, has been banished from his mind. He can do this. He and Leo can venture to the top of the mountain and confront the cult. Okay, thank you, Lemire. That's good to know. Sorry, my turn is all done. I pass the turn to you.
Mush, mush.
Mush, mush. I love to hear it. Yeah.
Professor went somewhere, so we have to find him. So I'm gonna move 3 times. With
I
one
love
movement.
these. These dogs are adorable. Look at these. Look at these fluffers.
Yeah, look at them while you can. First move, second move, and I move with this. Then I move with this.
Okay.
Hi dog, bye dog. Third move to Dritvik Cove, and I put the... First I put a damage on this sled dog.
Yep.
No damage. Then
Yep.
I put the 1 damage on the sled dog and the 1 horror on the sled dog. So those 2 sled dogs go to discard.
Okay. So you're getting rid of both, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Seems good.
We have 4
I mean,
cards in my
not good.
discard.
Definitely not good, but, you know, that's okay.
It's better than having a 50-50 chance of getting the investigator on my next draw.
That is true. Oh, that's a good point, too.
Second action would be... I don't need a clue this turn from Eldberg because...
Because... something.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like...
I think we're in trouble. I think this is going to be another down to... I think this is going to be another photo finish on Doomed.
Just checking, investigation uses the book icon instead of the brain.
That's, yeah, I know it's a bit of a, yeah. Yes, that's correct.
Cool. So, in that case, second action would be to investigate this Dritvik Cove.
Yeah, okay.
And we are going 42.
That will, yeah.
Yeah.
Faces in the mist are good here. You're good. Absolutely. I don't remember what that is.
Cards in hand, which is 2.
Oh, well. Aren't we gaming the system? Well done, Leo. Pick up that clue. Pick up the clue, Leo.
And last action. Also fills up my discard pile. Last action will be to spend 4 resources for a bit more soak.
Aha! Okay, cool. Strap that armor back onto you after it was so rudely destroyed by one of the geists.
Yeah,
Out
it
in the
just
tundra.
faded away for a moment to recharge, I believe.
That sounds about right to me, yeah. I think that makes sense. Well, then in that case, we cross our fingers. We move to the enemy phase. There are no enemies. And during upkeep, Harvey is again still looking down into this crater and up the other side towards the gate at the peak of the mountain. Leo's returned to the blood-soaked black sand beach as we move to upkeep. What do I want? I don't want that.
That's kind of perfect. I think, maybe, hopefully.
Did I say strap that? What the heck? I don't know what I said. Okay. Sometimes I just say things, you know. This is true. And we just
Can't see in the mist, so gotta have a good strap so you don't lose your stuff.
Exactly. We're holding on to each other. It's like a, it's like a whiteout or something. Okay, we go to 2.
It's like we strap on together.
Yes. Yes, you could say that, couldn't you? The plan, hopefully, Crosshair, is to get ourselves into Baldur's Gate like this turn, although we'll see. As we go to 2 out of 4 Doom, and we draw our encounter cards.
If you don't die.
Harvey has not feasted or danced with the Huldufolk today, so this card will gain Surge. Oh, I see. There were words after that. Aha. Okay. This is Spectral Forms. Of course, Harvey is battling the power of the supernatural fog. I'm going to test Agility 3, and if I fail, I can't spend resources or perform draw actions, which is, it is what it is. 2 more days. What day is it today? Until December? Aragwen? Willow series. Oh, goodness. Oh, sorry, I have to actually test this thing and then let the crosshair go. Okay, here we go. 2 to 3. Oh! Okay. I think our luck is turning around here, Crosshair. I pass.
Oh.
I draw a card, which is wild. I draw a card, which I will make drawing 2 cards. Is that the right?
We'll run your deck dry.
Yeah, but it would have happened anyway, so... Oh, or... If I have to draw a card, I must shuffle and take a horror. So yeah, I need to... Forced learning would do the same to me anyway, so I'm going to draw 2. just to do that. Birthday month! Woo! Over to you. Come on, Leo, we can do this.
Oh yeah, I'm just tapping into my excess luck from the last scenario. So
Exactly.
it's fine. Now this is the thing. Did I feast with the Huldufolk or not?
Yeah, I know we were talking about it. I don't necessarily 100% remember, but I think I remember you taking 4 resources at some point, but I might be wrong.
Yeah. I think I danced and feasted.
Leo's just the merriest of guys. I mean, look at this man. Here, there's your image of the merriest of fellows. He's so mad.
He
okay, sorry. Yeah.
likes to dance and likes to eat,
but he does not sing.
No, no singing.
No singing. Well, Well, I'm sorry about that, Leo.
Well, no singing in this hour.
Oh, of course, Aragwen. Yes, this is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau, a.k.a. Harry, whatever his name is. Harry Dubois. Mr. Dubois. It's absolutely that guy.
Leo is actually the guy who killed Disco, so...
Oh, damn. Crosshair. I don't know if I can get 3 clues, but I can try.
Yeah. No need.
Oh, no need.
Yeah, like, I got 1, I'm gonna get 2 from Eldborg, and I'm gonna get 1 from here.
Okay. Well, my hope is that... Okay, so then... Well, okay, so then in that case,
Maybe.
Because if we have the 8 clues, someone can just move and get in, and that's good. So the question is, how do we want to do this so that we can move in there, like, now?
Well, the agenda doesn't advance yet.
No, but, I mean, there's another act after this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the hell it is, but...
I can't move there anyway because I'm going to Eldborg.
and you have only the one doggo. That's right.
I'm gonna try to get the clues so you can move in.
Okay, so I'll let you go first then. Good luck. Go, Leo.
Okay. Couple of options here. I could do the same thing I did last time, which is throw something into the pile and go 2 against 4.
And remember that moving is not good as well, although I know you're planning on it. Cthulhu, nothing has happened. Leo had feasted with the Hulu folk and therefore owed them some of his money. Sorry, money. Spiritual resources.
Dog food.
Yeah, dog food, exactly. So many dogs, this guy. Sorry, I'll
also great. Can I pass a 3 on? Let's see. Will Tundra is minus...
I see
1, 2...
3.
Okay, -3 I can pass anyway.
Okay.
Just hand as at least 3. Because the axe is 3. I can pass that anyway. Arcane asset, which is my hunter's armor, actually.
You're right. Minus. Has it become arcane? Yep. Well, it takes up an arcane slot, so yeah, I think so. That sounds right.
Yeah, I think it's arcane.
Very specific.
So,
okay. Ooh.
That's a fail anyway. So the cultist is -2. If I throw something into this, then it's passable. Otherwise, it's -1s and 0s.
Which is, not 100% perfect, but maybe we take the risk. I know you're planning on getting a couple clues from Eldborg, and I'm hoping to get a couple myself, so if it doesn't work out, I think we're still okay.
Yeah, if I try once for the clue, then I can get to Eldborg and get the 2 clues at least.
Yep, it's true. There is not Cthulhu. I think we're, we might... Hopefully we're not lost in the mist forever, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and always the agenda might rotate. So
yeah. I mean, that would be nice. Honestly, that would be very nice.
Yeah, there's always a possibility, but with the Dex gone, I don't think so. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw calling in favors on this. Oh. Just in case that cultist sign comes up.
Of course.
So, 42.
Oh!
There's that luck.
Leo, yes. Yes, Leo.
Move back to Eldborg.
You moved,
and,
which is not good, but
1
that's okay.
damage. Doggo.
I think it's a horror, I think. It is a horror.
Okay.
Sorry to say.
Horror.
It doesn't make a difference right now, but...
Plenty of places to place that horror. And last action. I steel myself against the mist. Limit one spirit investigator. And choose an option no one has taken. But you didn't take clues at the start.
I haven't taken any of these options, no.
Okay, so
Exactly,
I could
Lamar.
take...
Leo, no! Leo, yes!
I could take some resources, or I could heal some.
Yeah, you could do that, yeah. Those are things you could
Yeah.
do.
Like, I could use those resources to do a lot of nice things. Okay, I'll take them.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, I'm glad it's a cooperative game. I guess is what I'm gonna say.
Right.
Oh,
right,
what?
Yeah.
Oh, right, I forgot. Well,
That's me.
okay. So then Harvey has the knowledge required to move into Baldur's Gate. Moving will lose me an action or give me a horror. Moving through Berserker's Road will lose me an action or take a damage. I will take the damage, I think.
Will be, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, and you only lose one action because the Berserker Road moves you to a connecting location.
Exactly. I think what I'm doing is moving and taking the damage and losing the action from the agenda. So 2 actions, 1 damage. And I still have 1 action left. Are we ready to spend the 8 clues and advance?
Yep. Bye-bye clues.
Bye-bye clues. When an investigator enters, but I will reveal it first. Baldur's Gate, the Snæfellsjökull glacier. Every fiber of your being aches as you ascend the glacier. You no longer think about any individual movement, only the muscle memory of climbing. Remember, this is a 65-year-old Massachusetts professor of esoteric languages and like rituals from around the world. He doesn't have any muscle memory of climbing. Come on. The mist grows thicker as you climb, like a dream coming back into focus. You feel the intense urge to lie down, but you carry on. 7 shrouds, 0 clues. It says, action resign. Beg Baldur to let you in as you choke on the mist, coughing blood upon the threshold of the gate. Let's advance the act, and then I still have an action left, Crosshair.
Yeah, you do. I might
Act
have
2B,
saved your
the
ass,
summit.
but-
You approach the summit and see a large man in a gray cloak with a gnarled rope draped across his shoulders. As you get closer, you realize this is no ordinary man, but some kind of troll with exaggerated features and inhuman skin. He calmly raises his staff and says, "My name is Baldur, guardian spirit of this place." I'm not going to say that name again. What is your will? Put the set aside, Baldur asset. That sounds good. That sounds like not an enemy. Hopefully. Into play at the gate. Act 3. Oh, yes, let's look at it first, eh? Baldur the Guardian Spirit. Action, saga, choose 1. Defeat Egil, test. Whatever. Okay. Defeat Egil to prove your strength. Banish Egil to prove your wisdom. Restore Egil to prove your compassion. Or deceive Egil to prove your cunning. If successful, add Baldur to the victory display and remember your feat. Holy crap. Act 3A. The Guardian Spirit. Baldur, the guardian spirit of the glacier, must know your purpose here. Prove your worth and make your intent known. Objective: when the spirit has been added to the victory display, advance, or when all undefeated investigators have resigned, advance. Crosshair.
You could resign now.
I could. I have an action left as well. Crosshair. Will you allow me to attempt to do something here at this, rather than Harvey giving up or begging to be let in through the gate?
Well, the thing is, I've added 4 XP to the is play, and you've added none, so I guess you should.
Okay. Oh, so it's cooperative, but we're keeping score. I understand how it is. I understand how we're playing.
But seriously, since next turn is our last turn, because the agenda will advance, and I have a bad feeling that it will be a bye-bye agenda. I won't make the resign unless I get a sled dog on my upkeep.
Right. So
it's 1, 2. Yeah. 3 to get to Berserker Road.
Right. Now, I don't feel particularly cunning or, I don't feel particularly cunning or compassionate or anything. And I don't feel particularly lucky in this moment, but I think Harvey's last action this turn is going to attempt to banish Egil, using everything that he knows, everything that he's learned so far here from his work, from translating the tome of Egil, from finding out everything about the cult, all of the stories. Action, saga, test intellect 7 to prove your wisdom. I'm going to try it, Crosshair.
That or... Well, I have 1 card, but it's not worth the 1 XP.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to test intellect 7. I have 5, but I can put some icons in, so let's go 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's the best I can do.
Well...
You don't die if you don't banish Egil, but, I'm going to try.
Yeah.
All right. Harvey stands up and he basically screams into the void as he attempts to banish Egil's spirit once and for all. 9 to 7.
Oh, that's fitting.
Well, that is very fitting. That feels very, very nice.
Right under the line.
Barder is added to the victory display, and, if I may, Crosshair, I will advance.
Go for it.
Into the volcano. Very well, Barder says. The glacier has been racked with foul spirits for some time. You may be able to cleanse them. As the guardian spirit, I may venture no deeper into the volcano, but that is where you must now go. R3. Also, to be clear, Barder is the guardian spirit of the volcano, but he can't venture inside? I mean, that seems foolish. I guess he guards the outside, doesn't guard the inside.
Yeah, guardian still, so...
Unbelievable. R3.
Oh, the troll?
Oh, yes. Sorry?
And...
Oh, yep.
It's also this puppy.
Look at these fucking cuties. Look at these little guys. Oh, there's the troll. Yeah, oh, yes, Aragwen. Yes, Crosshair's been finding all sorts of fun companions for us.
Yeah, and Sirloin, of course.
Oh, Sirloin,
fighting all of them.
Whee! Sorry, this is probably very... It would be worse in VR for me, so that's something. I mean, these are really cute. Look at this guy. Horrible. Okay. Resolution the 3rd. Crosshair, I am shooketh. Let's have a look. R3. So be it. Barder leads you to an ancient stone gate. Oh. Oh, no. Cthulhu, are you... Oh, my God. Cthulhu might be right. No. It says choose one. Oh, thank God. Okay. Woo! That would... Yeah. No, come on. I have to banish and deceive Egil? Come on.
Actually, this is not gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah, we're not doing that. Can you imagine? Phew! All right, so be it. Barder leads you to an ancient stone gate, the thick walrus rope dragging behind him in the snow. He begins to tap the rock methodically with his staff. Egil Skallagrimsson was always the Dark Brother, bent by rage, greed, ambition. But even he had a heart. Those who have come to raise him know only hatred. You ask about the crown of Egil, the motif you have seen across each of the runic sites. Egil, a crown. A wry smile slowly spreads across the half-troll's face. No Icelander would bow to a king. nor Egil would Egil dream of becoming what he has always hated. The gate opens inward with a loud grinding of stone, and you feel warm air escape the dark recesses of the cave. I trust you will know what to do when you meet him. Gil. In your campaign log, record, we have earned Bardur's trust. Now, I'm gonna spell it, I'm gonna anglicize the spelling, because I don't have that keyboard. Check your campaign log. If you have proven your wisdom, record, you must banish Egil. I'm hoping we can banish him with might, Crosshair. That's what I'm hoping.
Well, an axe helps.
Yeah, that's it, right? Each investigator earns experience equal to victory X of each card in the victory display, which is going to be very tasty, I have a feeling.
Let's see, I'm gonna count the locations.
And I will count the display itself.
It's 2, 3, 4 from the locations, I believe.
And 6 from the victory display. For a grand total of 10 XP each. Proceed to Interlude 3, Bardur's Gifts. If you feel up for it, Crosshair, of course. I'm very happy to do this, since we were just finishing the scenario.
Yeah, we did this in an hour or so.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were quite near the end, and I'm glad that worked out here. Okay. So, Bardur's Gifts. We've added a number of these characters, or geists, to the victory display, so I will be... Well, we can decide which ones we read, decide which one each of us read. If Atli the Short is in the victory display, read The Ward. Crosshair, let me ask you. There's Atli the Short, Liot the Pale, and Queen Gunhild. So we're reading the first 3, The Ward, Cursed Blade, and Memento Mori. Do you have a preference?
I can take the blade.
You killed all of them, so, just want to give you that option. The Ward. The power in runes is passed down through story, as words become wards. In your campaign log, under Traces of Egil, record Runes of Protection. I'm really happy with how many traces we have. I don't know what that's going to do, but we'll see. Any one investigator may add the Runes of Protection asset to their deck. It does not count towards their deck size. Add a cultist token to the Chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. I will do that, and I will pull out the Runes of Protection, and we'll look at these in time, Crosshair, but we'll read all these first, I think.
Yeah. And the Cursed Plague. Egil did not deserve the generosity of noble Arinbjörn. The blade forged with honor now yearns for blood.
Oh God.
In your campaign log, under Traces of Egil, record Dragvandil.
Oh, now that's a sword name.
Yeah. Or Drag Van Dil.
Right.
Americanized. It's
yes.
Like Drag Van Dil.
Mr. Van Dil, what are you doing? Please, call me Drag. Mr. Van Dil was my father. So stupid. Okay.
Additionally, any one investigator may add the Drag Van Dil asset to their deck. This card does not count blah blah blah, and add 1 tablet token to the Chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign.
Memento Mori. A reminder of the light to Egil's dark. His brother's goodness shines centuries anon. In your campaign log, under Traces of Egil, record Thorolf's Bracelet. Additionally, any one investigator may add the Thorolf's Bracelet asset to their deck. It does not count towards their size. Add 1 Elder Thing token to the Chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. I'm really hoping that all of those come in handy later. We'll see.
So we only missed 1.
Right. One of them.
Nund.
And there's if you didn't do any of them, something happens, which does not look particularly good. So that's good, at least. And then that's that. Okay, Crosshair. Down near our character cards, I've placed the 3 delicious assets. Let's take them in turn, shall we?
Yep.
The Runes of Protection, Runic Ward, is a 2-cost asset that takes up the Arcane slot. It has willpower and 2 intellect icons. It's Relic, Saga, and Occult traded. It says non-elite Berserker and Cultist enemies cannot engage with you. Reduce the difficulty of skill tests you perform during parlay actions by 2. How do you feel about me maybe picking this one up?
The cannot engage with you is not Leo's style.
That's correct. So I think I would take this in a heartbeat. Dragvandil, the Cursed Blade, is a 5-cost asset that takes up a hand slot. It has 2 combat and an agility icon. It says you have 1 additional hand slot, holy shit, which can only be used to hold a weapon asset. If it is ready, fight. You get +3 combat, deal +3 damage to non-elite humanoid enemies, and you can also exhaust it to fight. You get +3 combat and deal +2 damage to elite enemies. This is absolutely massive. It is not an item, but it is a thing. Yep. Oh yeah, no. It's disappearing immediately into Leo's backpack for sure. Oh, sorry, it wouldn't actually go in your backpack, but it goes into your deck anyway.
It's gonna go into my backpack, I'm sure.
Thorolf's Bracelet, the Memento Mori, is an accessory. 4 cost, 2 willpower, and an intellect icon. Relic, Saga, and Blessed traded. It says you get -1 combat and +1 willpower. It has 3 sanity soak. It says action parlay, test will X, where X is the fight value of a non-weakness humanoid enemy at your location. If successful, shuffle it into the encounter deck. If it is elite, automatically evade it instead.
Yeah, I think that's another Harvey thing.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, like, how much I'll use it, but it seems good, and I think I should have it as an option.
If we had 1 more turn, I could have used...
Of course! To the fine.
I mean, surviving is nice.
I do tend to agree. Well, this then brings us to the end of part 2 of episode 3 of The Crown of Egil. That was The Fallen. Next scenario is going to be The Crown. Of course, we must banish Egil through whatever means we have necessary. These relics will probably do us some favors as we come back to that.
10 XP, which means that 1 goes on the axe and 9 could go on the hunter's armor. I think
it very much could. You're absolutely correct. We're going to think about our XP as we move off into the sunset. Thank you for joining us on Doomed. No stream from me tomorrow night. As I mentioned, I have a rehearsal, which is overlapping with that time, but we have streams throughout the week. I think John is probably planning to steal stream during that time. And we're hoping to see you all again throughout the week here on RPG Clinic. Of course, the Discord, I'm putting it in, is the best place to find out about all the upcoming streams. And I hope to see you all next time here on Doomed. Crosshair, any final thoughts for us?
Well, the typical purple butts to all, and be safe, be well, as you can. And I guess just join us next Saturday when we maybe break, let's see, 10, 11, 15. I have 18 kills, so I at least need 2 more kills to, like, get to 20.
One of them might be the great warrior poet Egil. We'll have to see.
Here's hoping.
Here's hoping. Thanks you all so much for joining us. We'll see you next time on Doomed.